A person asked the ulama in Mecca and Medina and the Lajnat al-Daima about a very interesting situation. A person says that he goes to a dealer, or another person, and he buys a car on credit or installment payments. So the person he buys a car installment payment. So now when he buys it, he owes the money on the car. He has to pay it in installments or pay it in the future. Then immediately after that, he sells the car back to the person or the dealership at a much lower price. And so he said, "What's the ruling on that?" So the ulama karam, they said that this is called the ina. Ina is a term for it, and they said that this is haram. This is forbidden. It's not allowed to do that, because what happens is when a person they do that, they in fact the transaction what the person they're doing is that they owe 1,000 and they get the less money. So the amount that they sell the car for back to the dealership, they get a lesser amount of money. So they have that cash with them. They have the 500, but then they owe the 1,000, as an example. So it's like interest, where a person they have the cash and then they have to pay more back, and that's called the ina. And the ulama there they said that's not allowed. That's forbidden. That's what they say. And there's another transaction which is called tawarruk, and this there's ikhtilaf in the ulama whether that's allowed or not. That's where the person they go to the market, or even in this case, like they go to the car, they buy it, and then they sell it immediately at a lower price. They buy it on credit and they sell it immediately at a lower price to somebody else. And this they call tawarruk. And over here there's ikhtilaf in the ulama. And essentially what that does is when a person they buy the car, for example, on credit, they owe the 1,000, then they sell it to another person, third party, for 500. And then what happens is they have the 500 cash and they owe the 1,000. That's the end of the transaction. But this here, the ulama had a difference of opinion whether that's allowed or not, and they call that the tawarruk. So those are the two financial transactions. And Allah knows best, and may peace and blessings be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.